Oh, you got sound.
Hey.
We apologize to our viewing public that the owl would not hoot for a while, so we're back.
Don't embarrass him.
You're a good owl.
Okay, now. For our reports, the only thing that I have to report is that, within the next month, I am gonna schedule the mandatory sexual harassment, seminar that everybody needs to attend.
Right.
Okay, just wanted to give everybody a heads up. And I'm also gonna meet with the code enforcement officers, so that we can go over some, public concerns that I've gotten via email
Mhm.
and phone calls. Okay, just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, county legislator report. There isn't one. I don't think we have.
I don't think,
I think we have one from the meeting.
Okay.
we miss you, Pat.
I was there.
Okay, highway superintendent's report.
I'm happy to read that.
Sure.
Alan's not here. Highway report, May 28th to June 22nd, 2026. Hand patched roads with blacktop. Thank you to the New York State Thruway Maintenance Division for the use of their hot box. Mowed along roadsides, trimmed trees and brush along Aquatuck Road, New Baltimore Road, and Deans Mill Road before chip sealing. Thank you to the town of Athens for their bucket truck and operator. Mowed and trimmed parks as needed. Mowed and trimmed town hall as needed. Installed a new sign at District 1 Park. Greater patched Aquatuck Road with blacktop. Cleaned debris from large culvert pipe on West Deans Mill Road. It appears the beavers have moved out. Had 3 very large pine trees removed on Liberty Street, removed at no cost to the town. Had 2 large stumps ground on Liberty Street. Received delivery of culvert pipes for highway use. Met with contractors to look over Hewitt Road damages, not Hewitt, damages by Hewitt on our roads. Mowed Evelyn Paul Monument on River Road. We are scheduled to chip seal on Monday, July 13th and Tuesday, July 14th. We pick up the rental roller on Monday, June 29th. He will need to get a certificate of insurance from the insurance company. Replace broken throttle cable on brush chipper. And the highway department will be assisting the town of Athens and Cooksaki with their chip seal work. And they will send trucks to help us along with the town of Durham and Greene County Highway Department.
Thank you. Town clerk report, Clark.
5, CO search compliance residential, 625, 8 building permits, $1,780.80, 4 fishing licenses, $4.70, 20 dog licenses, 138, 3 marriage licenses, $52.50, 1 marriage officiant, $25, 1 non-resident park rental, $50, 1 sewer hookup, $250, 4 certified copies, $40, recycle fees, $4. Total state, county, and local revenues, $3,143.80. $26 to the New York State Department of Ag and Markets for the spay neuter program. $67.50 to the New York State Department of Health for marriages. $80.30 to the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation for fishing licenses. Total to supervisor, $2,970. The town clerk's office collected $3,202,009.34 in taxes, $6,440.21 in penalties, $20 in notice fees, representing 83% collected. Remaining uncollected is $674,944.26. The last day to collect property tax will be July 31st, 2026. For water districts 2 and 3, we are currently collecting 18% for third quarter 2025, 12% for fourth quarter 2025, first quarter 2026 water bills are collecting at 6%, second quarter will be sent out the middle of July. Sewer 1 is collecting a 10% penalty for the first half until July 15th. Second half sewer bills will go out in July. I appreciate the approval of the town board by resolution 65, 2026 on April 13th for my attendance at the New York Association of Tax Receivers and Collectors Annual Conference, beginning on June 7th in Niagara Falls. The courses presented were local government investment pools, retirement system. You mean we have to leave all this fun and retire? Understanding assessments, revaluations, and correction of errors, what tax receivers need to know. Same issues, different perspectives, tax collection interpretations from New York State Association of Towns and OSC. Our taxpayers are customers, cybersecurity issues, legislative update for collecting officers, hot topics in the tax receiver collectors world, and physical safety and mental health for tax collecting officers. One of the things that we learned was in the, let me see here. We had the situation where some of our information was compromised. And I found it interesting that they had a list of different types of, it was, not everyone is letting them know what's going on, but they had a list of different subject areas like personal companies, small companies, large companies, municipalities, education. And of all those, I thought maybe companies would be the one that were compromised the most, but it was actually education. Because kids fill out these forms when they're interested in college. And they fill out all their information, and then they send it, and then they have to wait. So if someone compromises, they don't know. And it takes months for that to happen. And it was probably 3 times everyone else. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
Thank you.
I also attended the Columbia Green Town Clerk Association meeting in Ankrum on Wednesday, June 17th at the Ankrum Town Park. We discussed thoughts on the annual conference, speakers for our upcoming meetings, with suggestions made for a vendor on the preservation of historical books and Dave Fleming on cemeteries. I look forward to both. I also think I did get a few phone calls, and actually Jess said something to me, that there was a question that, Denise, you didn't know I wasn't at the last meeting?
No.
Jess sent you an email that morning at 10:49, and it just said, "Good morning all, Barb is out of the office today attending a conference, so I will be your clerk for tonight's meeting. If you have any reports or changes to the agenda, could you please forward them to me ASAP so I can get myself organized? Thanks for your help." And you did respond to her at 1:33 p.m. on Monday, June 8th. Thank you for letting us know, Jess. We appreciate you, so.
Thank you.
I did actually see a news story about how so many college education applications are being hacked. It's becoming a really, really big
It is.
issue.
It is, I think
You know.
municipality, they had 40, but for that was over 140.
Yeah,
So it was almost 3 times. as
right,
much.
and they're like really stealing all the information from these kids' applications.
And the other
And
thing,
then, I think dropping out and then trying to get back all the fees.
yeah,
But it really sounds like a terrible, terrible
it's
thing.
worse than what
Kids are
anyone, I
going
think
through.
we're all surprised.
Right.
The other thing was the retirement system. When you open your retirement, it says like joint top up and 3-year certain, 10-year certain, and 20. They went through all of that.
Honestly, God.
And I've looked at that for so many years and just, well, I don't have to worry about it, but there's a whole class on it. And everyone at the table was pretty interested, so.
Right.
Simple. They brought it down to some.
I've always said that if the spammers learn how to spell, we're all in trouble.
Okay, historian. You said anything? Moving to committee reports, animal control.
I would normally have Sherry's April, May, June report tonight, but she's had a family emergency. So I intend to bring that up at the next work meeting.
Thank you. assessment.
Resolution 100, 2026, resolution for the town board to accept the resignation of Bernard Jones from the Board of Assessment Review, the BAR. Whereas Bernie Jones has sent a letter of resignation from the Board of Assessment Review, now therefore be it resolved that the town board thanks Mr. Jones for his service to the town and accepts his resignation from the BAR. I make a motion to approve.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried.
I'll do this one now, even though it's out of order.
Which one is this now?
It's Sandra, because she's the assessment.
Okay.
Okay, resolution 102-2026, resolution to raise town employee Sandra Trombley's hourly rate of pay to $21.08. Whereas Sandra Trombley currently holds the position of assessor clerk at $19 an hour, now therefore be it resolved that the town board authorizes an increase of Sandra Trombley's hourly rate of pay to $21.08 per hour. Make a motion.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Thank you.
I haven't coughed all day.
I think you're allergic to something.
I'm allergic
in
to
it.
the town hall.
Okay, audit and budget. Nothing yet. Buildings, grounds, and recycling.
You want me to read this?
Kirk's report?
Yeah.
Sure.
Kirk Trombley, Recycling Center Operator, Town of New Baltimore Monthly Report for June. Dates, May 29, 2026 to June 22, 2026. 60-gallon bags of plastic, no hard plastics, 14. Bundles of magazines and phone books, 10. Bags and bundles of newspaper, 35. Boxes and bundles of cardboard, 45. And on June 20th, a washing machine. And that is the sum of that report. Thanks to Kirk.
Building department? Who is that?
That was buildings. So for cemeteries, Dave's not here.
Hold on one second. We gotta go back to
Building report
we
yet.
gotta go back to buildings for a second. Michelle and I took a look, over the weekend at the roof on this building. There
On
are,
this building?
on this building, yeah.
Okay.
So there's many shingles that are missing, over on this side, yep. And then in the back, there's actually sagging
Oh, boy.
of the roof. So we are definitely gonna need to work on that, and get estimates for repair or replacement. Just giving you a heads up.
How much money we got in the kitty?
Actually, can I say something about buildings too?
Sure.
I've been wanting to see if we can speak to the company that did the mold abatement and see if they have a process to do an annual review or something like that, because I think it's important to get ahead of it if it's starting up again.
Sure.
So I'd like to contact that company and look into that.
Or
I
can-
just have a question. I think it's been taken care of, but we've been seeing a lot of big black ants in the.
Yeah,
This
Recon.
carpenter.
Recon is in there.
Okay,
They've already come in.
okay. Just checking.
Where were they? Where were you
Well,
seeing
I've
them?
seen a few in
Downstairs.
here, seen them
As
as
you
you
walk
walk
in, right to
And
the
as you
left.
go in, when you go to put the alarm on, there's stuff coming down from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I saw a voucher about that tonight.
Barb, can you send me the, information on the abatement company?
Okay.
I'll send her an email, thank you.
Scrapers.
I can promise tomorrow. I was alone today, I'm alone tomorrow, I'm alone Thursday, I do the best I can.
Are you getting lonely yet?
Yes.
Cemeteries, did Dave send anything for cemeteries?
They did not send anything for cemeteries. Dave and I are, working on a form. So you know how, the board has seen the form that Kirk filled out. Because I know that the, previous board had, when they hired, help me, Art Bias, to be the sexton, he was asked to do a monthly report, but I don't think it's fair to ask someone to do a report if you don't tell them what you want in it. So we're developing a form for him to fill out, to make it easier. Otherwise, Dave has been working on, we went out and measured spots and have been building a map. It's looking pretty good, actually, the rebuilding of the map for the cemetery. The only other thing I would say is that, we do need to, at some point, look into getting some gravel in there so that people can get into the cemetery. I mentioned it before, and we might, I know that right now, I think that the town highway department is only mowing like twice a month, but, this is a time of year when the grass is growing pretty aggressively. And so, we might wanna look at the budget and see what other considerations might need to be made, because it's an active cemetery, and every time we're there, people are there visiting burial sites. So they should be able to get in, and it should look decent.
And I think you mentioned at the last meeting, Michelle, that, some of the flags that have been left in the cemetery are either falling off or blowing away.
I was there yesterday and they were cleaned up.
Oh, they were cleaned up already?
Yep, yeah.
What? No road trip for us?
I guess not.
Okay.
Okay, code enforcement officer? Nothing. Summarization of code enforcement officer activities for June 2026 is as follows. Building inspections, 31. Total new building permit applications received.
Here we go.
Total new building permit applications received is 14. Total building permits issued is 10. Pool permits issued, 1. Certificates of compliance issued, 3. Certificates of occupancy issued, 1. Certificate of occupancy search request is 5. Building permit renewals sent, 10. Building permit renewals received, 2. Compliant or complaint site visits, 1. Open permits is 185. Building department fees for May 27, 2026 through June 22nd, 2026 is $3,329.43. Total fees for year to date, $19,430.16. Now we're in Vince.
Denise,
Yes, darling.
I would ask that, talk to the code enforcement officer.
Mhm.
We have, I believe, an abandoned truck, on 144, just as you go into the service road to the thruway. It's been there at least two weeks, maybe more.
Is that the white truck?
Yep,
Yeah, I've seen that.
yep.
It's not the boats.
Huh? I don't know anything about boats.
Police about that.
Thank you. Okay, communications?
Nothing really new to add at this point. Maybe next time.
Courts.
To New Baltimore Town Board from Honorable James W. Huff and Honorable Anthony C. Consul. Subject, monthly town court report, June 22nd, 2026. The following is the Town of New Baltimore Court Monthly Report for May 2026. Total May monies was $17,313. Of that, Honorable James W. Huff, $9,760. Honorable Anthony C. Consul, $7,553. Total 2026 monies received January through May, $90,650. Total new cases received, 135. Note, the courts have had a total of 34 banker boxes, approximately 3,335 records scanned by Secure Scan. After the records were scanned and downloaded to our new backup system set up by ITS, we can review and print records as needed by retrieving the records from the storage system. With the new system, we will continue to scan our records, maintaining an up-to-date database. Secure Scan will also shred the documents that were scanned by them to meet the requirements of the New York State Court Records Management Policy. Office of the State Comptroller, distribution summary for April. Total court receipts, 13,408. State received 6,893. County received $10. Wow, that's weird. Town received $6,525. And good luck on the new system. It sounds like it's working out well.
We have about 20 more boxes leaving next week from the basement.
Bit by bit.
Okay, fire, EMS, and law enforcement. 2 weeks ago, New Baltimore Fire Department went to the Hudson Valley Convention in Lake George. We took home some trophies. Second place for best drumline. Second place for best appearing fire unit, dress uniform, 26 and over in line. Most in line of March auxiliary unit. Second best overall auxiliary in line of March. Best appearing tanker truck. Thank you to Medway Grapeville for standing by for us when we were out of town. And then yesterday, yesterday we, the Baltimore Fire Department went over to the firefighters' home in Hudson, and we presented Bill Fink with his 70-year pin, plaque, certificate, and personalized beverage cup. So that was very exciting.
And insurance. It was, and he did
Oh,
not
insurance.
know. On behalf of the Pink family, he did not know, Beth did not know.
Aw.
We all showed up when they were eating dinner and they really couldn't understand. We all try to space it out so we're not smothering them at once. But we all showed up at the same time, at the same place. So now I think in the future, when we all show up, they're gonna expect a party or a get together or something. But my father-in-law was very emotional.
Yeah,
very good. I believe it.
Ken had 50 years and he had 70 years, so it's 120 years.
Wow.
And Fink family is very grateful, very proud. They're still with us and we love them dearly.
And the photos were lovely, as was the cake. That was
Yes.
very pretty.
Yes.
The cake was very good.
Yeah.
Besides
I
being
couldn't
pretty.
eat it because I'm dairy and gluten free. I was not happy.
We gotta do something about that.
But he's been suffering for quite a while.
I'm not alone. My sister-in-law is too.
Oh,
Really? Oh, my God.
I ate your cake for, thanks.
Good.
And there's Bill right
I
there
think
watching
Brandon
this whole thing, just so you'll know.
That's true. He's here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, grants, promotions, economic development.
The request for the $2,500 that Greene County is giving to each town has been submitted to use toward the celebration of the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Thank you. Okay, highway.
Yeah, sure. So Highway is aware that there is some maintenance work to be done at two of our cemeteries, but it is their busy season. They're chip sealing right now. So we're gonna get that done as soon as possible. More pressingly, we have a resolution ahead of us authorizing payment from Hewitt for the damage done to our roads.
Okay, I'll read this one.
Oh, go ahead.
Resolution 101-2026. Resolution for the board to authorize the supervisor to sign a settlement agreement with Hewitt Power Construction Company, KPC, to be reimbursed for the cost of repairs to roads damaged by their work during construction of the Champlain Hudson Power Express project. And further, to authorize the highway superintendent to contract with firms who have provided quotes to complete the necessary repairs at the lower quoted prices. Whereas the contract between the town of New Baltimore and the Champlain Hudson Power Express project affirmed that any damages resulting from the project work done by project contractors, in this case, Hewitt Power Construction Company, would be repaired and restored to their original capacity and or condition. Whereas the highway superintendent has identified 3 town roads in need of such restoration following the work by Hewitt, and in a good faith effort per the town's procurement policy and in compliance with New York State General Municipal Law 103, which does not require advertisement for competitive bids for public works projects under the cost of $35,000, has received 2 quotes for the work on each road, with the following quotes being the lowest for the necessary road restoration work. Kreitmeyer Road, quote offered by Maggio and Son and Flack Excavating, is $99,000. West Hawley Lane, quote offered by Precision Roads and Maggio and Sons, is $29,190. Birchwood Lane, quote offered by Precision Roads and Maggio and Sons, is $18,900. Whereas the damage to Kreitmeyer Road is so severe that it presents an immediate danger to the safety of residents residing on the road and a considerable risk of extensive damage to their vehicles, and therefore represents a true emergency, the repair of that road is an immediate priority and qualifies the cost of repair as an emergency expense. Whereas KPC has provided the town with a settlement agreement on June 19th, 2026, and agreed to pay the town the total sum of $47,090 to cover the cost of the required road repair and restoration. And whereas KPC has agreed that within 15 days of its receipt of a completed Form W-9, that the settlement payment will be delivered via overnight mail with tracking services to the town. Now therefore be it resolved, the town supervisor is authorized to sign the settlement agreement and provide the required W-9 form to Hewitt. And now be it further resolved that the town highway superintendent is authorized to enter into contracts with the aforementioned firms at the quoted prices to complete the required repairs. Ken, you want to read the settlement agreement? Or no, you don't have to.
We can make that public.
Oh, it's attached.
attached.
It's attached, that's fine.
It's just lengthy and boring.
All right, so, I make a motion.
This is government, it's supposed to be lengthy and boring.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Do we want any discussion?
No,
No, you already said that it was good.
Yeah, well, yeah, but, yeah, yeah, all right.
This is on the
Release to say-
website, though, if anybody wants to read it, is that correct?
I'm sorry, what's that?
This is on the website, if anybody actually wants to read it, is that correct?
Yeah.
That is
The
correct.
settlement agreement?
Just for our edification, the original offer that we turned down was $30,000.
Actually, 4,000 was the very first one.
Yeah. And then, you know,
Believe it or not.
So $147,000 makes a bit more sense, let's just say that.
all right, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Insurance. I was notified on Saturday, that a highway employee, has an issue with his health insurance. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of that one. When I do, I'll let you all know. Okay, Planning and Building Department.
This one might be, this is Gabe, probably.
Town of New Baltimore Planning Board Monthly Report, June of 2026. The Planning Board met on June 11th, 2026, with all members present. The following business was transacted. Chima Gas Station Convenience Store Site Plan Extension. The board reviewed the site plan extension request submitted by Nolan Engineering, representative for Surinda Chima. The extension was considered for the previously approved site plan for the proposed gas station / convenience store located on Route 9W. Kevin Poltorek from Nolan Engineering provided an update regarding the status of outstanding approvals, including coordination with state agencies, revisions to the well and septic design, and completion of remaining engineering items. The board reviewed the request and approved a 1-year extension of the site plan approval, extending the approval through June 12th of 2027. JB Car Service Special Use Permit Renewal. The board reviewed the annual renewal of the special use permit for JB Car Services. Mr. Sandul advised that minor items identified during review by code enforcement, including fence improvements, are being addressed. The resolution to renew the special use permit was read aloud and approved for a 1-year period. Cody Wolf Schoolhouse Road Garage Site Plan Application. The board reviewed a site plan application submitted for a proposed contracting business on Schoolhouse Road. The proposed project includes construction of a 6,000 square foot building on a corner lot. Discussion included site layout, access, septic system information, setbacks, and classification of the project under the town code. The applicant was informed that the project would require a 239-M referral and would be sent to the county for review. The board completed a seeker review, issued a negative declaration, accepted the site plan application, and scheduled a public hearing for August 13th of 2026. New Baltimore Solar Project. The board discussed the New Baltimore Solar Project and reviewed the inspection and oversight requirements included in the approved resolution. The applicant has continued to provide weekly SWPPP reports regarding construction activities. The board discussed coordination with the town's designated engineer to review the project during construction and ensure compliance with the approved project conditions. Hanacroy Solar Project Update. The clerk advised the board that the building permit application for the Hanacroy Solar Project was submitted prior to the required deadline and has been forwarded to code enforcement for review.
Wow.
The board approved the April 9, 2026 public hearing minutes and the April 9, 2026 regular monthly meeting minutes. The meeting was adjourned at 7:47 p.m. Chairman Van Etten. Okay, seniors.
Seniors, okay. We have set the senior picnic this year for Wednesday, September 9th, from 1 to 3 at Weish Park, with a rain location at Medway Grapeville. So we've got that on the books.
That'd be great for Firehouse.
Yes, Cornell was not available, so we talked to Medway Grapeville, so they'll be our rain location this year.
September what?
September 9th, 1 to 3 at Weish.
Technology website.
think the only thing I'll say is that we all received from ITS training for cybersecurity, which we had talked about when we had the hack. So we've all received that and are working on completing that.
Is that a cybersecurity training, Deb?
Yeah,
the
we
before.
came in our emails.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I must
no,
have missed
before.
that one.
No, before, yeah, you gotta get it done in about 10 days, so.
Oh, okay.
It
I already
doesn't
did
take-
it for the state, but I guess I gotta do it again, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't take too long, but
I'll look and see, I don't remember seeing that at all.
yeah, no before.
Okay, personnel.
Trying to remember what Dave and I talked about last night, I'm sorry.
The cemetery?
Yeah, the cemetery
There we
mainly,
go.
but, no, there's no changes at this time, there's nothing to report, still working on stuff.
Okay, thank you. Veterans and memorials.
The Veterans Picnic this year will be held on Sunday, August 9th at Weish Park from 1 to 3. And the rain location will be the Cornell Firehouse.
Thank you. Wastewater treatment.
Two things. So Denise joined me at the wastewater treatment plant. There has been some issues with a backup of sludge in the area of the new screen that we purchased. And so there's going to be a request to the highway department to do another cleaning of the manholes. And because we believe that might, there is in particular one street that uses a lot of those wipes, wet wipes, and so there's a concern that that's causing the backup, but that's going to be pumped out and see if that resolves the problem. We did talk with engineers about other options to suck it out and clean it out. And we have been working with G&H Lumber and gotten bids to build the protective structure over the new screen. So that's in process now as well. We want to get that done before the cold weather occurs, so that's something we need to do. And I think those are the main things right now.
Okay. Thank you. Water.
I don't know if you want to talk about anything about it.
No, we can bring it back next meeting. Youth Parks and Recreation.
Oh, nothing new.
Okay, so the only thing that I have is for District 2 Park over here. The gazebo is gonna have to come down because of the poor shape that it's in. To try to repair it would be astronomical. So we're just gonna take it down. Actually, I talked to the highway department and they're gonna take it down, I believe, this week. Because there's actually holes in the walking area of the gazebo.
I think instead of take it down, the words they used were we can push it over.
Okay.
This
More
is italic, right?
descriptive, Michelle.
Denise, is there any plans to build a new gazebo or any discussion about that yet?
Not right yet. No,
This is italic, right? District 2?
Correct.
yes.
Oh,
That was
sorry.
a gift to us. That used to be the Welcome Center down on the 9W at,
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I grabbed it real quick.
and then it was 10 years old when we got it, so.
Okay, zoning board of appeals. Who wants to read this one?
Dan, you should read that.
Who's
Go ahead,
the,
Dan.
Sure. The zoning board of appeals met on June 3rd, 2026 with all members present. The following business was transacted. Carl, anybody know? Radsworth. Area variance application, thank you. Area variance application. The board reviewed an area variance application submitted by Carl Radowitz for the construction of a pole barn / garage on a 2-acre parcel. The applicant requested relief from the required side yard setback in order to construct the proposed structure approximately 5 feet from the property line. During the review, the applicant explained that the proposed location was selected due to the placement of the existing driveway, storage shed, and septic system on the property. The board reviewed the application materials, including aerial photographs, tax maps, and survey information, and discussed the location of the existing septic system, leach field, and right-of-way. Board members expressed concern that the precise location of the septic system had not been verified and determined that additional information was necessary to accurately evaluate the available buildable area on the property. The board further noted that alternative locations for the structure may exist and that sufficient evidence supporting the requested variance had not been presented. Following discussion, the board denied the area variance application without prejudice. The applicant was advised that a future application may be submitted with additional supporting documentation, including an updated survey and verification of the septic system and leach field locations. May 6, 2026 meeting minutes were approved. Meeting adjourned at 7:28 p.m. Brad Jordan, Chair.
Dan, can you tell me the location of the property? Does it have a street or road number?
Not listed.
It's not on here.
Okay.
Doesn't that make you crazy when that happens?
Well, I know we had something very similar on Lime Hill Road, so I'm just trying to make sure it wasn't one and the same.
Okay. I can find out for you.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
It ain't gonna impact me at all. I thought that was more, not commercial, that's how to put it.
Okay. Okay, upcoming meetings and events.
We'll make a note that
Hey,
locations should be submitted with all these reports.
That's a good idea.
Okay, comprehensive plan zoning code review special committee meeting, June 24th at 6:30 at the Cornell Hook and Ladder Firehouse.
Deb, was that noticed in the newspaper?
Not this time, we did the original one. I mean, I did not know it had to be done every single time. Okay,
ZBA meeting, Wednesday, July 1st, 2026 at 7 p.m. Planning board meeting, Thursday, July 9th at 7 p.m. Town board regular meeting, Monday, July 13th, 7 p.m. Town board work meeting, Monday, July 27th, 7 p.m. 2026 Veterans Picnic, Sunday, August 9th from 1 to 3 at Weish Park. Rain location is Cornell Hook and Ladder, Firehouse on Gill Road. 2026 Seniors Picnic, Wednesday, September 9th, 1 to 3 at Weish Park. Rain location is at the Medway Grapeville Firehouse. Okay, resolution 102-2026, resolution to authorize supervisor to pay the audited claims. Whereas the town clerk has presented claims to the town board for audit and review, and whereas the town board has audited claims 2026 B-06-01 to 2026 B-06-26, now therefore be it resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay claims 2026 B-06-01 to 2026 B-06-26, and now be it further resolved that the town clerk will prepare an abstract and hold it for public review until July 31st of 2026. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion. Second.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried.
General, $19,377.78. Highway, $3,256.51. Sewer District 1, $387.60. Sewer District 2, $470.40. Total, $23,492.29.
Okay, need a motion to adjourn?
I'll second. Oh, I'll make a motion.
Okay. Need a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried.
Alrighty then. Good night, owl.
Yeah.
Oh, God.